Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I wanted to wish you a wonderful, wonderful 2021, and we hope that we desire that the 2021 be very different, be very free us from the limitation of 2020, and this is really what we want to come into this reality with. And so I wish you health, I wish you wealth, I wish you wisdom, I wish you all that you wish. And so for the end, we'll bring the new beginning. So it is very much an ending that we're going through in January. And this month of January may be difficult still, but by the mid-February, everything should be cleared up. Although this is just an intuition. I'm going to pull 10 cards with the Dakini to see a little bit what is before us. For the situation is the living goddess. It is the essence of balance, the essence of beauty, the essence of truth. And so all of that is there. There is all this unfoldment that is great power that comes from within and can be reflected as a mirror from without as well. So what goes around the situation is Shiva, the pillar of fire. It is putting your hand on the light. It is a great deal of increase in awakening and power. And right next to, so it is the ace of fire, and right next to it we have the ace of water, which is in our conscious mind. We have in our conscious mind we have one more. It is the waves of bliss. So it is the waves of bliss. It is following these waves of bliss. I'm going to talk about this, the letting go of control. We have to let go of control in order to flow. It is quite essential to learn to let go. The mastery goes through the letting go. For what we have in our subconscious, the distant past is just passing through a lot of things. We're just passing through all kinds of struggles. Sometimes we have met to experience some very unenjoyable experiences because there is a collective need of evolution. So we are being utilized by life. So we have to be patient and let things pass. Where we are now is the Lord of obstacle. It is Ganesh. It is the master of wisdom. So it's about mastering the obstacle, becoming call on Ganesh. Is a wonderful spirit guide as well. He's the great divine director. He is known as the great divine director for the whole solar system. What is coming in the near future, it is a dangerous pussy. It is the past. We have to integrate the lessons of the past, otherwise they will come to bite us from the back. So it's about letting go of the past. But when the past comes back, it's about finding a way to integrate. Just call on the forces of love and call on your guides, so to allow yourself to integrate all that. For we still have to discriminate a lot between there, so not to give our energy to the people and the thing and the situation where there is no reciprocation. And so it's like we have to be kind to all, but we have to be selective on how we utilize our time, our energy, our resources. And our strength and power within the situation is the cosmic carrot. It is the ability to follow that which the guidance is telling us, one step at a time. What comes to us from the outside world is mean and heavy. The world is mean and heavy. There is this mean and heavy. Do not be mean and heavy, but be aware that we need to assess our sovereign strength and power and say no to all those tyrannies that are being imposed. What we have in our inner emotion, our hopes and fear, is temptation. Temptation is an open door. It is an invitation. So just follow that. Do not allow yourself to miss out on the opportunities that life, God, is presenting to you. And the outcome will be we're going to move towards the past and what's coming up next. But the outcome will be the future. The future is the last laugh. It's about being able to deactivate things with humor, be light about it, and to utilize humor to disengage from tense and dramatic situations. So do not take life too seriously. For certain things are serious, but we do not want to take it seriously, so that we'll be able to have a little bit more freedom to enjoy, to stay light in the process. For you want to give the love and respect to others that you expect for yourself. It's about focusing more and more on your spiritual power, your spiritual gift, and to learning to be very fine-pointed with our attention, and to be fine-pointed what we truly desire. So to learn to stay fine-pointed towards that. Once we express that desire, it is well anchored, it is well understood within ourselves, then we can let go of outcome and trust the universe will bring it to us, and then will guide us to whatever step there is to keep it aligned and to accelerate the means of of manifestation, for we're moving into this quantum speed right now. So let love guide you, and let love brings you home. For time events are just markers. When you hear like this will happen then, or like I said, mid-February everything should be, it's just a time marker. You shouldn't necessarily believe that, because it is a very personal, we're going through this very personal thing. So trust your inner time markers rather than other people time markers. Otherwise, there may be disappointment, for there are certain things that are possible, probable, or certain. But your inner and your inner guides will definitely, your inner guidance will definitely give you more precise. Yet sometimes the spirit is telling me like this will happen, this and then, and this is just not, it doesn't happen. And so I'm like, well, but there must be a reason for the delays or whatever. But still be open to miracle and magic. Yesterday I was burning a white candle, and the Archangel Gabriel that came. I was very powerfully connected yesterday to Gabriel and Hala, and a certain connection in the spirit realm. But it's to me, it's like Gabriel is the Archangel of Ascension. So we want to invite all the Archangels. We want to work with the Archangels, for they are very great teachers. And there is a great teacher in the Archangels that you want to call on as well. Or you may want to call on. His name is Jophiel. Jophiel is the guardian of he works in the yellow frequencies, the energy of the teacher, the energy of wisdom, and so you in the Archangel Tarot, it is the star. So it is will assist us in making our dreams come true. For in achieving mastery, we need to integrate all 7 rays of the 7, and then after that the 5 higher rays, the 12 rays of polychromatic light of the Father, Mother, God. But for now, we want to really be mastering of the 7 rays. First, you want to master the 3 first rays, the divine will, the blue flame of divine will, the pink flame of divine love, and the yellow flame of divine wisdom. But then there's there is also other rays, the emerald ray of healing, and so on. There are a lot of different kind of rays. So you want to work, you want to master, you want to learn all of the color frequencies of the lights. Yet you have to know that there is one frequency of light, one color ray that will be dominant within yourself. That will be the colors that you have to integrate fully in order to fulfill your ascension. And that is not a mental choices. It doesn't come from the ego. It comes from the soul and the spirit. For no, my ascension happens in the white and yellow frequency of light, and so this is a very high frequency. I'm seeking to integrate fully. So let your guides show you. Ask to work to see where light frequency you're the most comfortable with. Yet keep in balance this blue flame, the pink flame, and the yellow flame. This is like a primary light that is it's like this triple flame that merge into this white flame. For the dark powers have no power outside of what they can attach themselves to human consciousness. If human would let go of fear and this belief that this is going on, it would disappear, it would vanish forever. So focus on the light, focus on what makes you feel good, and you're disengaging, you're working towards the dissolution of the matrix. We want to destroy the plan of the darks forever. A lot of things are going to come up, but then they're going to be destroyed, and they will never come back. For humanity has never agreed to be enslaved by those dark forces, and so it's about seeing all the insanity and the corruption of those who are managing this world. There is a complete, in France, it's like the total destruction. In a few years, this country has been totally destroyed. It's like it goes very deep, and it's like, how can someone does that to his own people, his own country? It's not a question of the person or the group of people. It is the actions that are condemnable. I'm not a judge here, but I just want to say that they're going to need to all this corruption and insanity is going to be visible. Nothing can be hidden anymore. Everybody's seeing so much. But we have to make the free choice to liberate ourselves from this corrupted power. For it is everything has been manipulated by off-planet forces that are factions that are fighting each other, even for domination of this world through the powers of fear. So when you focus on love and light, you elevate yourself above that, and not only then you have the power to affect the situation, not being trapped and pulled into that. So we have to make the choice to assert our sovereign rights each and every day, and works for the highest good of all. This will come more and more. There is this square this year. There's the square between Uranus in Taurus and Pluto and Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius, so it's like those. It's like it will create a shift within all the structure of money, how we see our value in relationship to how money works for the collective good of all. So, there will be the square is a tension, but it will be money oriented. The last time this square happened was in the 1930s, in this great boom in the Depression, and so just after the Depression. So it is. We're gonna it's gonna force to make hard choices, and because the change the monetary the revolution of our monetary system is not an easy thing to do, but we're gonna be forced this year to address it, and so to adjust our value system and see what the collective need for Uranus is the great planet of change and transformation, but it's in a stable sign of Taurus. When Saturn is a fairly stable planet in relationship to the duty of what we need to do, yet it is in this great expansive sign of collective good of Aquarius, and so all of that will definitely we get to expect some unpredictable changes in the beginning of the year. Then in March, from an astrological standpoint, it should be like if we're waking up from a long sleep, and so we'll be like in the in the fog is like whoa, like when you wake up and you've slept too much, and it's like it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a weird awakening. There's no choice. We don't really have that much of a choice. We're led to believe that we have choices, but in truth, it's our soul has already decided for us. We have already decided from a higher level. The highest wisdom is breathing. The only thing we need to do is to breathe and let go of everything else. To let go, to focus on breathing, and everything just go back into place. But we need to understand this peace. Once we can breathe peacefully, everything finds its place. What we need to do is to repair all those parts of ourselves that are still needs reparation or healing, and the outcome will be why we're going to understand a lot of the ins and outs of what is going on. A lot of things that was hidden from us will be revealed. For the heart is the door to the Creator's universe, to the Source universe. And so the heart, everybody is waiting for us there. The spirit, the soul, the guides, the angels. It's like there's this great, once we open the door, we move into this realm of heaven. And heaven, the door of the heart, that's why we want to be guided by love. For the divine light is waiting for us within our heart. And we have to learn to let go of control. For letting go is the opposite of control. When we control, it is about fear and rigidity. When we let go, it's about safety and flow. So soft is more powerful than hard, and the water will erode the rocks. So it's like it's about flowing and letting go of control in order to become master in that process of flowing. As long as we let go, there will be pain and struggle. So it's like it's challenging, I know, but it's part of the process to learn to let go. I'm going to sing this song. It's a song, I don't know why, it just came through my mind very, very strongly yesterday. It's like I want to sing it again. It's a song of Bob Dylan. I'm going to pull one more card. It's called The Man in Me. La 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 la. La 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 la. The man in me will do nearly any task, and as for compensation, there's a little he would ask. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. Storm clouds are raging all around my door. I think to myself I might not take it anymore. Take a woman like your kind to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling just to know that you are near. Set my heart a-reeling from my toes and up to my ears. The man in me will hide some time to keep from being seen, but that's just because he doesn't want to turn into some machine. Took a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la. chanson de Bob Dylan. And so I don't know, it's great. Sometimes we find ourselves a lot stronger when we find a true match, a true partner for who we are. For it is we bringing each other strength and power. So it may be a sign of new relationship that is coming. And the card of the day is the 9 of Gabriel. For Gabriel is the archangel of ascension, a very powerful archangel. It says, show yourself to be determined and move forward. Be ready for anything. Environmental activism. So it's very, so we want to follow the highest course, but to be ready to move forward. It's very important in these years to move forward. Well, if you want a private session, do not hesitate to send me an email. I wanted to thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful 2021, and let us hope, let us pray, let us be ready for this wonderful possibility, and allow all the miracles to come in and flow into our life. And for we deserve it. We've been working for it, and let us not. Let us not for 1 second believe in that we need to be subjugated by all the dark forces. They will soon be removed from the program. So just we have to stay compassionate, but not to give our power away to all those who are not working for the highest good of all, that are serving other forces. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.